Good morning, everybody. Happy coffee with Colby. Grab your cup, take a sip. I'll tell you, it's Tuesday. You're probably even more tired than you were yesterday, right? So today, I thought we would talk about decluttering and how that works. Good morning, Tina. Good morning, Renee. So why is decluttering important, right? Do you hold on to things? Good morning, Stephen. Are you holding on to things? Yay! Bronny's still in bed. Good morning, Kristen. Well, while you guys are all joining, I'm going to get my coffee. All right, so all of us, right, probably have a tendency to hold on to things. And sometimes that's physical things, right? Good morning, Kaylee, you're here. And that may be something from the past, the present, and we're holding on to things and whether or not we need them, right? Maybe one day you'll use it. Good morning, Pumpkin. Maybe one day you'll use it, you say, or it means something to me. Oh, I can't get rid of that. My grandmother gave that to me, or whatever the case may be. But it's kind of this idea, if you can declutter, it actually leads to these big life changes. So it works two ways. It could be that you're going through a big change and you're just feeling this need to purge, or it is that purging first that then opens up the door for the change, opens up the door to kind of create an energetic lightness to vibration. Good morning, Julie. So areas that we can declutter, that could be your home space, your car, your workspace, and people. Hi, Shanice. She's saying hi to everybody. So what you can do is, if you're ready for a change, if you're ready for a shift, if you're ready to say, I need something to be a little different, look at what you can declutter. Look at what you can let go of. Make an effort to kind of spring clean. It's the perfect time for spring cleaning. We're in April. It doesn't get any more perfect than this, right? But some of you, or at least me, has trouble letting go. Has trouble letting it go. So she says Daisy says her mind, right? So it's so true. So when your space is cluttered, it will clutter your mind as well. It will clutter your energy. It will lower vibration, okay? So what we need to do is kind of say, hey, let's take this space by space too. Because if you say I'm going to declutter and not break it down, that's definitely going to be overwhelming. It's a big project. So break it down. What room are you going to declutter first? Is it a cabinet? Is it a closet? Is it a drawer? Look at it and break it down, because that's going to help make it more bite-sized for you. It really won't be quite so overwhelming. But when you're looking at a space, okay, look at, like, let's say we're just going to talk about your closet. You're looking at what's in your closet. You're looking at what's in your clothes. You have to imagine, where do you see your life? So imagine the future. What do you want that to look like? What is that vision like for you? What does it include for you? So that when you pull out an old tattered shirt, does that fit into the future vision you have for yourself? Because if it doesn't, let it go. Okay, so it's saying, does it fit into what I'm seeing for myself? Not really the current state, because we're going to move past that current state. Our goal is not to stay in the current state, right? We want to let that go. So imagine, it takes some time to say, where do I see my life, or what do I see in it? What do I want in it? And does this fit into that image? Does this fit into that image? That will help you start to let go of it, okay? And let's say we're talking about the kitchen. And I read this and I'm big on it, but it says, look at your spice cabinet and look at the last time you used spices. I I don't even cook, and I've got all these spices. So clearly I can let go of some spices. But there's a part of me that says, well, maybe one day I'll cook this. I'm not going to cook that. I am not cooking. So we just have to see what we can let go of. But when you declutter, it actually is allowing you to clear your channel, clear your vibration, raise it up a bit, ease your mind a bit by letting it go. You may be holding on to something because it's emotional baggage. Maybe there's an emotional tie to it for some reason. Maybe there's an emotional feeling behind it. Are you holding on to old pictures that you really don't need, or an old sock or something? So take time to kind of organize step by steps. Spices are off limits. Oh, that's good. So when you can declutter, you can open up this space. And when that space opens up, what happens? The energy can move around. And what happens when the energy can move around? Well, now we can shift things around to open up to new opportunities, to allow new things to come in, to allow the universe to bring us the next phase, the next step, the next opportunity, whatever that is. So let's say you want a relationship, okay? You're ready for that relationship, yet your space is holding on to past relationships for whatever reason. Your space is saying, I'm not open to the relationship. Or I'm going to make it so that nobody else can stay in here. Nobody else can fit in here. So start to create that space and open it up to make room for that partner. So that you're letting the universe know, there's room for this partner. I'm ready for you to bring that partner in. And see if that doesn't help, okay? But when you can kind of shift things around, move them around, and donate, give that stuff away. Donate it. If it needs to go in the trash, give it to the trash. Don't go donating something that needs to go in the dumpster, okay? But as they say, or as my family would say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. So you never know. So if you've got something, someone else could really use it. Or maybe someone's just getting a brand new place of their own and they could use some donated items. But go through your things. Go through what you have and see if you really need it. See if it's really fitting into your life now. And if not, let's start to let it go. Let's start to let it go. And so look at things, shoes. It could be shoes. It could be clothes. It could be handbags. 6 years ago, broke up with a guy, decluttered my life, 8 months now, and I'm in love with my life. See, Kristen, that's fantastic. That's the thing, too. We have to declutter every few months, I think. Sometimes we wait too long in between. But look at your vibration. Your vibration changes every few months. Am I right? Every few months, you kind of go through this shift or this change or a funk sometimes, right? If you're in a funk, go declutter. It will help shift and move that energy around, help get you out of that quicker. But look at what you're holding on to and ask yourself, why do I still have this? Why am I holding on to this? And can I let it go? Am I ready to let it go? Am I ready to let this energy go so I can call in the next level, so I can call in the next phase, the next vibration? And again, maybe that's with people or material things that you've got, in just even talking about this, I'm like, well, I've got some glasses I need to get rid of, some jewelry. I always go through clothes all the time because our tastes change as well. And it's okay to let your taste change. It's okay to evolve. It's okay to change. It's okay to shift. It's let's start embracing that change and moving it all around. So Kathy says she's been decluttering for months, which is really good. I would say let's not make it months. Let's really make it a boot camp weekend. So maybe that shift for you has been over a few months because that vibration is changing. Maybe it's the shift that's needed. But try a boot camp declutter. Just, start on an early Saturday morning and just room by room start going through things and saying, let it go, let it go, let it go. And don't think about it. Make that decision, snap. Do I need it? Yes, no. Past, present, future. Past, present, future. Stephen wants to know, is it possible to bring items into your home that negatively impact your life? I mean, absolutely. Especially if you're bringing in an antique or something like that. Or something from another family member. You know, maybe they had a piece of furniture. It all can have some negative energy attached to it. And maybe, I don't even know if negative's the right word. It could even just be residual. But somebody else's residual energy may not be beneficial for you. So if you do bring something into your home, just do a cleanse on it. You know, do a clearing on it. Just get that out of there. Doesn't mean you can't have that piece of furniture. And if it's a person, just let the person go. Usher them right out the front door. So, but the more we can freely let things go without, you know, emotionally hanging on to them, the more we can actually bring in the abundance that is there for us. You know, the more that we can bring in what is meant to be, what the good things are, that next, like I said, that next level. Because sometimes we're afraid of the next level. Maybe we've got, like, we don't know what it is, so it's safer to hold on to what we do know. But just, you know, I know, I'm big on this. I don't know if you guys are, but I'll be like, but what if, you know, I don't really like this now and it's not really my style now, but what if it's my style in the future? See, I'm not being present, right? We have to be present, being mindful. Be present, be mindful, let that stuff go. I bet there's so many things right now as we're talking, you can think of things, I should let that go. Oh, I've been holding on to that. The emotions we feel can be scary. You know, Daisy, absolutely right. Decluttering can be an emotional experience, especially if you're letting things go that are tied to a past or a past relationship. Absolutely. Or a loved one. If you've got a loved one and now they're in spirit, but, you know, they gave you something and, you know, you're afraid to let that go. Allow yourself to let it go. You know, allow yourself to say, is that serving the highest good? Is that working towards my future? Because if it isn't, we need to really start understanding and letting those things go. So when you are, Renee, yeah, absolutely, yeah. Renee's got some lanterns that she should get rid of. I was actually going to mention it, but I figured I wouldn't call her out on the lanterns. But she's there already. But this is the key. So you say to yourself, all right, am I kind of resisting decluttering? Am I resisting letting these things go in my life? Maybe put on some music, right? What you can do, what you can do is, Kathy has an idea. Take a picture of the item if you want to remember it, but still let it go. Yeah, I've actually heard of that, Kathy. It's a great suggestion. You have a lot, but you know, we even take a lot of pictures, and how many times are you going back to the pictures? But that's a great idea. It is a way to just kind of let go of the physical. But one of the things to help you through the process is maybe put on some music, right? Because music raises vibration. Put on some music. Okay, so you put on a song. And you, like, a song is kind of an average of 3 minutes, right? 3 minutes or 3.5 minutes if it's radio. So you start a song from beginning to end. I've got one song to get through the closet, one song to get through, and just start letting it go, pulling it out, and put it in, get a dark trash bag. This way you can't see through it. Because if you see through, you may go, oh, maybe I want that. Oh, maybe I shouldn't let that. You'll look at it afterwards. Get a dark trash bag. Get one of those nice lawn ones. One song, hustle through it, pull it out, and just kind of trust yourself in that moment that you're going to release what needs to get let go of. You're going to hold on to what you need to kind of hold on to. And through this decluttering, we actually will declutter our mind. We'll declutter our space. We'll declutter our emotions. We'll just kind of have this therapeutic cleansing, purifying, purging, whatever you want to call it. But the more we can do that, we're making room for the next vibration. We're making room for something higher to take its place, okay? We're moving out of that stuck feeling. So I do hope that helps, because it is about opening up ourselves, our space, our minds, our bodies, whatever the case may be. And even when you think you've decluttered, just go back to say, is there anything else I forgot? I mean, like I said, that idea of the idea of the spices I read, I wouldn't have even thought about that. So my town does a big garbage day twice a year. That's a great idea. Yeah. Maybe bring a friend over. You know, if you can have a friend help you with this, say yes, no, maybe. Yes, no, maybe. Because your friends are really good. They'll be like, no, let it go. Yes, keep it. Nope, let it go. So just kind of trust that process. Trust that process, and you will see, what will happen. Now, one other last suggestion, okay, is right before you start that purging, why don't you just maybe try connecting to your guides? Do a simple meditation. Doesn't have to be anything crazy, but just connect to your guides and say, through this process, I'm going to work for the highest good. Please help me work for the highest good, and please work with me for the highest good. This way, you're trusting the process. You're allowing yourself to surrender and trusting the process. And don't be hard on yourself. Don't feel guilty about letting things go. It is about releasing so that we can make room, okay? And remember, one last thing is these purgings, they could be symbolic of a change that you're already going through, like a huge change that's coming, that has just happened, or it's a change that is coming. So sometimes you'll get an itch, I feel I need, and do the decluttering so that next change can come in. It will just shift the energy. It will just say, I'm ready for the next step, because we are ready for the next step. You are ready. You don't need to keep holding on to where you are. You can let go. You can rise up. You're ready. Shake things out. Move them around. Change is good. Change is such a good thing. And the more we can let go of the physical things that are weighing us down, that really aren't serving our highest good, the more we can make room for that vibration to shift, move up, bring in abundance, bring in opportunity, bring in that career you want, bring in that relationship you desire. Make room for you, okay? Make room for you. You're allowed to have some free space in your place. All right? So hope that helps. Hope you guys have a fabulous, fabulous day. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow for Hump Day. Oh, tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. my time. God help me, 8 a.m. I'm really going to need some coffee. I'm doing a great show with Darien. So it's on Right Stream. It's on my Facebook. You can see the link. But anyhow, we're going to talk about the book and how the book can help you be successful, or just doing something for yourself can lead to your own success, okay? So have a great day, everybody. I'll talk to you later. Bye.